Welcome back to the Pineal Room. I'm your Urban Eco Master. In the last video, I spoke to you about an amino acid called glycine and how it has been implicated in the synthesis of a very dangerous compound called glyphosate. Many people know it as Roundup. But if you are going to be honest, this is the scientists. Those who know the science and have done the science know exactly what is happening. You should be fair enough. And this is the time for you to speak truth. Glycine, the very first amino acid and the very simple amino acid, glycine. Some people call it amino acetic acid. Glycine is a very special amino acid because it has neurological roles. In other words, it affects cognitive functions by itself and with other important amino acids. Glycine is the precursor, is the raw material that is used to make glyphosate. Alright? And glyphosate is not only carcinogenic, but it will destroy your brain. It can create dangerous neurological dysfunctions. Glyphosate is everywhere. Honestly, there are tests being done, blood tests being done for the measurement of glyphosate. Black people, you are not aware of this, but there are other races, other groups of people who are monitoring their glyphosate levels in their blood. See, especially if you live in urban environment and near farms, you must assess the glyphosate concentration in your blood. Why glyphosate is so dangerous at this time? Like I said, glyphosate is very important because it is able to move from your gut to your brain. It is one of those amino acids that can move across your blood-brain barrier. In other words, amino acid can carry very important mineral ions, metals, from your gut to your brain. Amino acid glycine acts as a chelator, a metal chelator. It can pick up, say, zinc from the gut and take it to the brain. See? The right side of the brain has a lot of iron. The left side has a lot of zinc. If glycine should pick up zinc in the gut, it can take it to the left side of your brain for logic reasoning. Alright? Not only that, glyphosate plays an important role in this enzyme called glutathione. By now, everybody should be familiar with the word glutathione. Glutathione is one of the most potent and powerful antioxidant in the body. It's everywhere in the brain, glutathione. Because what it does is search for free radicals, reactive oxygen species, and map them up, clean them up. It cleans up oxidative stress in the body. It prevents inflammation. But glutathione, this very important amino acid, is formed from 3 other amino acids. Glutathione is comprised of cysteine. This is an amino acid with sulfur, very special. Glutamic acid and glycine. So glutathione is made up of cysteine, glutamic acid, and glycine. When you rob your body of glycine, because it is blocked by glyphosate, its synthesis and production is blocked by glyphosate, you also lower the production of glutathione. Now your body is under stress. It has no ability to buffer stress, bring stress under control, because you have negatively impact glutathione by robbing your body of glycine because you have eaten GMO crops containing glyphosate, right? That hijacks the shikimic acid pathway that is responsible for the production of aromatic compounds such as tryptophan. Tryptophan is very important in the production of melatonin and melanin compounds. These are compounds that give you the ability to ascend, to raise up your Christ-like energy, or in other, spark the light inside your body. Now, when there is very little glutathione and increased oxidative stress in the body, the kidneys and the adrenals perceive this stress by producing stress hormones and rebalancing amino acids. So the kidneys will rebalance important amino acids, and adrenaline will produce important stress hormones like adrenaline, cortisols. Now, when the glutathione production drops because there is very little glycine due to glyphosate, what happens is that the body lost its ability to bring oxidative stress under control. And in dealing with this elevated stress, your adrenals produce excess adrenaline hormones. These are acidic compounds. So not only will your body parathyroid gland produce enough calcium to buffer this acidity in the blood, when it lost that function, also the bones will start to spit out calcium to balance the acidity brought in by adrenaline and cortisol. If the body is unable to bring this level of oxidative stress under control via homeostasis, guess what will happen? The adrenaline produced, secreted by your adrenal gland will become oxidized by this oxidative stress. So, superoxide, one example of this oxidant, superoxide will be produced, and superoxide can react with adrenaline to produce a nasty compound called adrenochrome, and in many cases you will also find adrenolutin in that reaction. Alright? So when you're under stress or become fearful, you see, like they do this to children, put children on intense stress, or when you work in an intense stressful environment, or you live in a oxidative stressful environment like the cities. You see, you live next to the highway, you have a bridge over the head. Things like this will elevate the oxidative stress conditions of the body, and as a result your adrenaline will be oxidized to adrenochrome and adrenolutin. These compounds are very, very magnetic. They can keep you locked down into fear. A lot of us have a lot of adrenaline in the blood, which is converted, oxidized to adrenochrome and adrenolutin. And these compounds keep you in a grounded state. It prevents the light from rising in your body. It prevents the production of melatonin and melanin. These are melocompounds that give you the ability to move the energies within your body from your ground level, which is your kidneys. Your kidneys is actually the very first chakra, ground chakra, the root chakra. So what happens is that these compounds keep you in your root chakra. You see, you are fearful, you are locked out, you are locked down because of the elevated oxidative stress and the production of adrenaline, which is oxidized to adrenochrome and adrenolutin. So if you can see the reaction that is taking place here, as far as you just eating a GMO food or breathing the air with glyphosate, it can put you in a very anxious state, schizophrenic state, right? A state where you feel very fearful. And as the frequency changes outside, it will affect changes in your gut, which will eventually cause the production of more fearful compounds. This is the technique that they have been using for a very long time, since as early as 1960s, to create zombies for the Zombieland. Pay attention. This thing is real. I have the ability to connect the dots because I've delved into all these subjects over the years. I pay attention. Thank you very much. Continue to support this channel. Please like, please comment, please share. Just spread it whenever you see this, wherever you see it. My TikTok fans, I love you.